All right, let's take a look at finding the antiderivative of this rational function. So as we get going on this, we're going to need to use u substitution to accomplish our goal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use u to be the 4x plus 3 because that's an inner function. All of that is raised to a power. Next, let's go ahead and take the derivative here. So we get 1 du on this side, and then we get 4 dx on the right-hand side. The derivative of that constant is just going to be 0. All right, so I have a 1 and a dx that I'd like to substitute in for, but right now we currently have 4 dx's. So we need to rearrange this equation slightly. Dividing both sides by 4 or multiplying both sides by 1/4 will accomplish that goal of getting 1 dx on one side all by itself. All right, so let's work on rewriting this. We're looking at the integral of, going to go ahead and put the 1/4 out in front. 1 over u to the 9th power du. All right, so constants can always get moved out in front of integral signs. And then I replace the entire 4x plus 3. That got replaced with this u raised to the 9th power. All right, so what remains is to actually integrate. So I'll bring the 1/4 along. I'm going to rewrite what's on the inside there as u to the negative 9th by bringing it up to the numerator. Now we can use the power rule, bringing the 1/4 along. We can increase the exponent by 1. So negative 9 plus 1 makes negative 8. Then we're going to use 1 over our new exponent out in front here. Actually, that's going to be multiplied. And we don't want to forget our plus c because this is an indefinite integral. All right, let's clean this up just a little bit for our final answer. 1/4 times negative 1/8 makes negative 1 over 32. And I'm going to go ahead and move that u to the negative 8th power. I'm going to make it u to the positive 8th power by moving it down to the denominator. And then one last thing we need to do, we need to get back in terms of x. Right now it has u's involved. We want x's to be back involved. So to finish this up, I'm going to go ahead, bring my negative along, bring my 32 along. I'm going to replace back in where we had u in the previous line. I'm going to replace that with 4x plus 3 from our let statement because that's what u is equal to. By substituting back in, that puts it back in terms of x, and we're done. All right, so I know that u substitution can be a little bit challenging, but hopefully this helps clear some things up. Keep working on it. It really just takes practice to get good at these.